Tim Goldstein, autistic person and neurodiverse communication specialist. I'm here to explain how to use the advocate version of the Autism at Work tip sheets to better help your coworkers or your managers understand how best to work with you and the best way to get the most out of you. Both sheets, the ones for coworkers and the ones for your managers, work exactly the same way, even though the tips on them are a little bit different. So let me explain. We have here the advanced tips for managing the talented worker with autistic traits. And some of the tips, we'll just go through them quick. Managing stress. Put it in writing and pictures. Go in one direction at a time. All very simple, very clear tips that a manager can implement right away and have been proven to be very successful with people on the autism spectrum and those who are functionally autistic and autistic leaning. So basically, in the whole neurodiverse category, these have been very, very effective tips that also happen to work super well for the normal neurotypical employee. The way that you use this sheet is simply read through the different tips. And if that particular tip is one that applies to you, then leave it as it is. But if that particular tip, for instance, facts only, not feelings, we often find that females who are autistic do have access to feelings and do have a better handle on them than most male autistic people do. So that might be one that they would mark the NA, not applicable box. And then all you do is take the sheet in and talk to your boss or your coworker and say, these are some very common ways to improve working with an autistic individual. Most of these apply to me except the ones that I marked, and those really not so much for me, although they may fit for another autistic individual. Makes it super simple for you to advocate for yourself because you don't have to go in and explain all the things they're doing. You just have to hand them a sheet that has credibility already and just point out what doesn't apply to you. How much simpler can you make it to help your boss or help your coworker understand the best way to get along with you?